Hey, good morning, friends. Today is Monday, May the 12th, 2025, and the time now is 7:51 a.m. So, friends, I want to talk briefly about Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, and probably Africa's most loved person and Africa's favorite son as of now. And I hope that he continues to make Africa and Burkina Faso proud. I want to talk, friends, specifically about the fact that Ibrahim Traoré attended the May 9th, 2025 Victory Day celebration or parade in Russia. Now, Ibrahim Traoré served as one of the most prominent symbols of the event. The event saw various military formation or various militaries or honor guards from around the world attending or participating in the parade. The event saw various heads of states from around the world, from the leader of Belarus to the leader of Venezuela to the leader of China, Xi Jinping, to the leader of Vietnam, including Ibrahim Traoré, attended the event. However, Ibrahim Traoré's attendance, I think, is one thing that basically drew out emotions for Africans or from Africans, but it also demonstrates very interesting reality that I think many people need to pay attention to. One being that Ibrahim Traoré attended the event by the Russian President Vladimir Putin sending to Burkina Faso his private presidential jet or plane, however you want to say it, to Burkina Faso with escorter jet, fighter jet, to pick up Ibrahim Traoré, the president of Burkina Faso, to escort him to Russia to attend the event. Now, Ibrahim Traoré has been wearing military camouflage since he became the president of Burkina Faso, since he carried out the coup. Now, we can make another comparison with the leader of Ukraine, Zelensky, who's been wearing military uniform as well. I know recently Zelensky was disrespected. Now, he was disrespected by one quote unquote journalist who is also the husband of one officials in the Trump's administration. Now, in terms of Ibrahim Traoré, he's from Burkina Faso, the leader of Burkina Faso, a country that has been fighting for how many years now? Fighting Islamic terrorists, okay, in the Sahel area of Africa or the Sahel region of Africa. And Ibrahim Traoré wants it to be known that he is still a soldier. He is a military man. So since he came to power, he's often in his military uniform and he's been humble and he attended the event in Russia in his military uniform. It is very interesting seeing this young man, an African man, age 36, 37, among world leaders and being very proper, respectful, and dignified. So, friends, it is said that Traoré decided to charter private plane to attend the event in Russia, but he was convinced not to do so. And Vladimir Putin of Russia sent his private presidential plane to Burkina Faso to pick up Traoré with escort fighter jet to escort him to Russia. And Traoré landed in Russia. He basically stepped off the plane. He was very proper, very dignified, and he met Russian officials. In fact, Traoré also, there are videos and pictures of him at the Burkina Faso embassy in Russia and the way he was received and the way he welcomed others, the way he make himself known in the embassy was very humble and respectful. Now, in terms of the event, the May 9th event, as much as there are leaders, heads of states of many countries around the world, and these are big, powerful guys, we are talking about the leader of Belarus, the leader of Venezuela, the leader of China, the leader of Vietnam, and so on and so on. These are powerful men. These are men who've earned their stripes in various ways. Ibrahim Traoré is also a man who've earned his stripes in terms of him leading a coup and him changing the lives of his people in Burkina Faso, developing the country and giving hope to Africans all over the continent and throughout the diaspora. During the parade, the camera kept zooming into Ibrahim Traoré, showing him. And it basically gave him relevance and significance and importance, which he also already has. But there was one particular moment during the parade when the Russian honor guard, as they marched past with the Russian flag, Traoré, as a military man, stood up and saluted the Russian flag. It was powerful. Now, I don't know what the military tradition is for soldier, but for me, the fact that Traoré did that, it shows that soldiers do not only salute their own flags. Yes, of course, soldiers must have regards and swear oath and allegiance to their nation's flag. However, perhaps the rule is that soldiers must respect the flag or flags of every country in the world. As long as that flag is around them, that flags pass by, they must respect that flag. Perhaps that is the rule. I am going to check on that. But I felt proud as an African. Yes, I am not a Burkina Fasoan, or Burkinabe. But when the Russian flag passed by, Traoré stood up and he saluted the flag as a soldier. That was dignified. Now there is an African song by the Nigerian Sonny Okisi, which goes like this: I want to salute African soldier, soldier, oh, soldier. Ibrahim Traoré, I believe, is creating a revolution in Africa which is going to go beyond what we are seeing in Burkina Faso. I think many Africans are going to join this revolution. I feel like it is going to expand. Perhaps it could be like the Arab Spring, and honestly, I want it to be like that. I want Ibrahim Traoré's revolution to spread throughout Africa. Perhaps we can have at least 20 countries in Africa with leaders like Ibrahim Traoré, because we cannot have one Ibrahim Traoré. We need many who works together, because with unity, Africa will be stronger and be able to liberate itself. Now, friends, please tell me what you think, and I really want to know what you think. But friends, I'm going to end here. I want to thank you for being a member of the Echoing Voice community, my friends. But most especially and most importantly, or most important, I want to thank you a lot for watching the Echoing Voice. Peace.